But yeah, so that's kind of the
I'm gonna make this live because I've never done it before.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where that came from that song.
Well, but analog Watts is an anagram.
Oh, and it's also an anagram of OG Alan Watts, original guy.
Original guy. He was the first guy, you know.
It
wasn't any other before him.
Debatable.
But it's debatable, but it's widely debated.
It's widely
debated.
But
But
I understand.
But yeah, I guess like after that, you were kind of like working on some of the No More Run songs by yourself for a while, and then what? I don't know.
You just
run.
I
like
wanted. That was like September, October.
Yeah, September, October 2015. You were like, hey, I'm playing this show. Do you want to like form a band?
Yeah. And
Oh, so you were like solo?
Just
okay.
I'm surprised you came to me because I
Hey,
really liked your music.
You just came to my house one day with, we like played through Broccoli.
Yeah.
On that tape recorder.
Yeah.
And I think that was our first official musical working.
Not like official, but like that
As
was
official
technically
as-
the first one.
Yeah.
As official as it gets.
Well, I just knew you guys like played music and you were pretty darn good at it. So
Oh.
Me and
Well,
Calvin,
but that's what I thought of you.
yeah,
I
me
thought
and
you were
Calvin
cool,
have
so-
been making music together for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So you
that's
guys went
how
to
we-
school
that's
together
like-
and-
That's how we met. No, we didn't go to school together.
I didn't go to public school. I went to cyber school.
Sam's the
Oh,
weird
okay.
And,
cyber school.
So you're one of those.
I am, and I'm pretty darn weird.
Outcast.
He's a cyborg.
He's a, yeah, actually.
Cyber-
So that's what cyber school
Alright,
actually
rat's out of
means.
the bag. Sam's the one who isn't human.
Oh my gosh, you guys are messing with me. I don't know which one to
The
like.
guys from cyber school took
You have
him.
to shoot one of us.
You have to shoot one of us.
I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
Yeah,
I thought I was
sorry,
just
huh?
interviewing.
But yeah, I don't know. Like around like October 2015 is when we formed as a band.
Yeah. Had that Halloween
Played our Halloween show. Which fits. Which fits us.
It was gonna be like Nilbog themed from like Troll 2.
Oh yeah,
But
I remember that.
We had it at the place that is no longer, I don't think it's a thing anymore, it's called The Seed in Lancaster. And they had like vegan food and you could like hit them up and use the, yeah, it was great. I don't think it's there anymore. I think they kind of went out of business. But they, yeah, we had it there, and I wanted to show Troll 2, like project it on the band.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you should look up like what's that thing called where you pay money to somebody to use their stuff?
Prostitution.
Not prostitution.
Yeah, royalties or whatever, and it was like really expensive.
Well, I mean, Troll 2 is a big film.
Yeah,
okay,
it's a
so
pretty big film.
it's a
there.
big deal.
So instead, we were gonna call it. I wanted to call it. We did call it Night of. It was Night of the Living Veg.
Yeah.
And we were gonna show Night of the Living Dead projected onto us because that, if you didn't know, technically like they left out a copyright in the credits or whatever.
Mhm.
So you could. I mean, don't quote me on this.
Yeah.
But you know.
So Night of the Living Dead like is not copyrighted, basically.
I mean, I think it is now because somebody like.
so I can quote you on
took
that
it out.
and like.
Maybe.
Don't
I mean,
quote
No,
me.
I'm just kidding.
You might know too
yeah,
much.
so instead I decided to, just forget the DVD at home and we projected like UFO footage on us instead.
Well, once again, I think it set the tone.
Yeah, for sure.
For us, I guess, as a band. But I don't know. What after that? What do we do then? We slaved away for a year. We didn't really slave away.
We started in a studio.
Yeah, we did.
And
started
we
in a
did like
studio.
Whose
one.
studio?
Millersville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. How'd
Yeah.
you get there?
I had a friend there who was a music student, and I forget, he like hit me up about doing some like recording because he had been becoming like pretty good, not like friends, but like his professor or whatever was like, you can have like studio time every week that's just like free for you to do whatever. So he was like, you know, why don't you come do a thing? And I was like, alright, cool, this is perfect, because I wanted to record an album. So we kind of had a falling out after that, and it kind of never really, we never got anything out of that except like the guitar
and
vocals from
Gargoyles.
That was it. Yeah.
Is
That's all we
like,
got from the studio.
Well, we had No More Run for a while, but
oh,
then
it
we
sounded
were like,
wildly different.
We recorded No More Run
Mhm.
up to 4 times.
Yeah.
And started over.
So it was like kind of an evolution of the song.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I've had
Right.
plenty of songs that have
Yeah.
gone from like
Yeah.
one extreme
the one,
to the next.
like the one version we had that was almost done, or like more or less done even. We had all the tracks we needed. It was just too slow.
Yeah.
Like listening to it now, it's like vaporwave. It's just like. We should make a are we gonna follow through with our remix album?
I think we should.
Of nothing but garbage remixes. We can have
No
no
more
more
remix.
vaporwave.
Cool. I mean,
Yeah. We can do nightcore.
we
can
don't even
do-
know what nightcore is.
Farmcore.
Farmcore.
Farmcore. Add a lot of fiddles. All
I love the
percussion
fiddle
is-
though.
Oh,
To
yeah,
be
it's
straight
like-
up, like I
it's-
love
well,
the
incredible.
fiddle so much.
You know, there's a lot of debate about what's the difference between a violin and a fiddle.
Isn't a fiddle electric technically?
No.
Well, to me, in my heart, a fiddle is reserved for like bluegrass and country.
The definition I heard
And
is
it's a certain sound you get
Yeah,
from
I
a
think it's a
violin.
certain sound, but I wasn't sure if like there's
But a violin is
physical-
more classy.
The violin-
a fiddle is stomping your foot on the ground and
Yeah.
shooting
Exactly.
a 6-shooter into the air with your third arm.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
what makes it beautiful.
But-
Going, yeehaw!
Yeah.
That's a fiddle.
the violin sings and the fiddle dances. That's
I
yeah.
like that.
what I believe.
Aren't
Well,
they like
I like to think the fiddle
structurally
shoots a 6-shooter.
speaking?
Structurally
Exactly.
identical. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That's like if there was actual.
It's
like,
it's the heart and soul of it though. That's different.
How about we look up the definition or like?
No,
I'm
I
gonna-
don't want to know.
Okay, I won't tell you, but now I want to know.
In my
So
heart,
I'm gonna look it up.
what is and isn't a fiddle?
This is hard for me to
You
do.
don't tell
Hold
me.
this and.
Let's ask Alan Watts.
He's
Call
dead.
him up.
Jared, he died. I hate to break this to you, but Alan Watts died probably a while
Ouija
ago.
Rhymers Incorporated.
I mean,
Let's find out.
Call him up.
Difference between get pop-ups. Learn the difference between a violin.
are you looking it up?
Yeah, I am, but it's like a really long article. Like I don't know. I feel like
Don't bother.
yeah, I don't even.
We're right.
Oh my
I'm
God,
right.
If this is supposed to be them versus each other, they look like exactly the same. So I don't know.
Like I said, it's like
You're right. It's the heart. That's what I want.
I like the violin
Yeah.
I didn't make that up. I definitely just read that.
Well, thank you.
No, Sam made
That's
that
cool
up.
though. I like
Copyright Sam.
I
If
don't
you say that,
copyright
you
that.
owe us money. Play money. You owe us a pack of play money if you say that turn of phrase about the difference between violin and fiddle. So, yeah. And what were we saying
Is
before
it
we
big
got off
play
on this
money?
tangent?
Big play
Yeah, I was
money
gonna
or
say
little?
Big play money.
The bigger the money, the more valuable it is.
Okay.
The bigger the money, I want like money that no toddler would be able to swallow.
I'm talking yoga mats.
I just
We're
realized
talking
I've been
yoga
like yelling at you guys and not
dollar
talking to the mic at all this entire time, so people probably have no idea like
We're just
what I've been
going.
saying. That's okay though. Maybe wait. Let me find a question. Another question.
Sounds good.
Because, you know, there are things that people want to know about you guys.
What do the matches?
Influences. What are your influences? And it doesn't have to be like, oh, I want to be like
music.
Kesha really bad. It could be like.
Well, Jared can start.
Okay. So I got this big 3 that I stick to. There's the old David Bowie. All right,
David Bone.
I love David Bowie. He's great.
David Bone.
1945 to 2016 to question mark.
David Bone.
Rip. We got Man. They're from Philly. They played at the Strand a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2014. Yeah, Man's incredible. First
I'm gonna have
time
to
I
look them up. Don't let me forget, because I'm gonna.
Sullivan's voice.
Oh, they're so good live. They've got incredible energy. The first time I saw, the first time I heard them was in like 6th grade, and I was like frightened by what I heard. So
But in a good way?
No.
No.
In a bad way.
No.
It wasn't until
You were a
like
different
10th
child.
or 11th grade that I actually listened to them and was like, wow, this is really great. And then there's of Montreal, which is a really, really good band. He's just I think it's like Kevin Barnes does like most of the stuff. I don't know for sure, but it's just really weird. He uses like so many words. Like weird words that don't sound real, but they are.
Are they?
They
He
might
could have
be.
made up some of his own. I've always wanted to make up like my own
Yeah.
words that actually like they make sense, like
Yeah, for sure.
not phonetically, but like Latin, like like
Yeah.
if you took them apart, it would make what it means. You know?
Totally, no, I totally get that. That's like, I like words.
I love words. They're my favorite.
Jared's good with words.
I like.
I don't know about me.
Yeah, there's a bunch of others. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I like.
Yeah, I
words.
feel like we have a varied pool of influences between us.
Definitely.
I'd honestly say probably my favorite band is just Radiohead, and I've always loved them since I was a wee 14-year-old baby boy, you know, in like 8th grade or so. But I probably for like the past like 4 years or so, my biggest influence like musically has probably been Pavement, and like their singer has another band now. It's Stephen Malkmus and the Jicks, and they're probably like have been my biggest influence for a while. I like everything they've done a lot, and it's just kind of like a lot of like Pavement is like really is almost kind of like, I don't want to say crappy, but like it's very like there's an air that's like we're trying, but we're also not trying right now.
But
Yeah,
isn't like
it could be. It's like
because like I
it's
like bands that are like sloppy in their performances. I don't know if it's that type of way or not, but I appreciate that.
and it's like when they play live, they have they call him an auxiliary percussionist, but like he's just this extra member of the band that like just hits things and like yells and like
Dude, I want to hire
just-
someone to do that for me.
I'm
Just
trying to talk
makes
his brother Andrew into rejoining the
be
band
better.
to fill this role.
to fill that role. I've always wanted that role filled. But
does
other
it.
than that, like as far as like my bass playing goes, I haven't listened to them in like a while, or like really listened to them in a while, but like Primus changed,
I was gonna mention
changed the
that.
way I play
love
bass
Primus.
for forever back when I first heard them, because I was like, that's a bass right now?
Yeah, right?
And I don't know, I see it less as like a background instrument than I did when I started playing, or, you know, so I tend to try and spice up my parts a bit
Yeah.
when
No,
I play.
that's
So-
seriously so cool though.
Yeah, other than that, yeah, I can't really think of any others right now. I'm blanking. Sam's turn.
My turn. I was a really big fan of Neutral Milk Hotel
Yeah,
growing up in high school, and Radiohead too.
yeah,
Me and Calvin shared in that.
yeah. We
But,
both shared that. We saw them live and both died.
Yes.
Both died that night.
Oh.
Reborn.
And Reborn.
Great experience.
In the last few years, I'd say Andrew Jackson Jihad, favorite band hands down.
Oh yeah, AJ's
they-
been big.
They rubbed
Very
off
big
on
for
me
me
a
too.
lot. I think
I think like when we'd play live, I really strive to capture the energy they have when they play live.
They're
because
so
they
good
just,
live.
They just like bring such a crazy, fun energy to like
They're
the whole.
The
place.
funnest band around, and
Yeah.
that's. I think
I love
that kind of
Yeah.
energy is what inspired me to play an electric ukulele, just to have that
Yeah.
whimsical
I know.
nature.
That's awesome.
to
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I think that's like another thing between like Pavement and AJJ's like light humor in your music, I guess. Cause like, man, back in like middle school and like early high school when I tried to write songs, I'd be so serious and I was like, this sounds too whiny and I hate everything I made. And like those bands to me were like, you know, like you don't have to be dead serious all the time
I
when you're
know.
writing music. You can just throw in some, you know, some of this crap here and there. It's just like
Tell me. Oh,
It-
where
it feels-
the
it feels
honest
more-
pavement?
it feels more
And
honest.
Kill your parents and roast them on a spit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can I say
Yeah.
that on?
I couldn't hear
That's
all
a
of it
good
because you
song.
had that like NPR thing going, so.
Great.
No, but like I seriously agree with you so much. Like people have told me to like define my genre or whatever, and I was like, I think like sarcasm is my genre
Yeah.
because honestly, everything that I talk about is serious, but in like such a joking way, and I feel like
yeah, you know, it
I
feels,
like that
yeah.
when other bands do
Yeah.
that. That's why I
yeah,
emulate
it feels more natural for me to write that way too, because like I don't know if I'm like talking to somebody about a problem I have, I'm not just like crying into their shoulder. I'm usually joking about it too, or something. Just like
Yeah, exactly.
like it feels more natural to me. I think if you carry a sort of lightheartedness about you with your music,
Definitely.
it's more fun that way anyway.
And it makes people think a little bit more instead of just being like, cut my life into pieces. I don't know. Yeah, like that. But like when you hear things that like, I love,
Cover
the
that.
best stuff is when people say like terrible things, but in like a super happy, like upbeat
Yeah.
tone. Like I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it. Because it gets people, like you have to actually be listening or you
Yeah.
like don't catch it.
Yeah, love
And I
that.
think that when things are so literal, it's like, you know, whatever. Like, I don't know. Layers and goofiness is good. It makes people actually listen. It just
Mhm.
makes it more interesting.
Yeah, that's something I thought Jarek, like, before we were a band, I always liked about Jarek's music, when he was just doing, like, his stuff, you know, out on his own, the humor in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the playful side.
Cthulhu Creeps off the first album to be one of my favorite songs ever written.
That's
I
awesome.
think it's that good.
That's how we get to apply. It's a good song.
Thanks.
You did good on that one.
I like
My
doing
guy.
it with you guys.
Yeah, I like playing it with the full band.
Yeah,
Well,
it's-
that's mainly because that's one of the ones where I can just like, because there's the part where it goes really quiet, but then it gets really loud, so I can just like,
Just
slam my
slap
bass.
the bass.
I break strings all the time.
Oh yeah, we've got a terrible
hates me
problem.
for it.
with
we-
strings.
We have a terrible problem.
They
with
break a
breaking
string
strings.
every practice, and I'm the
Sam
guy.
always buys strings.
We need to start cleaning our own messes.
Yeah, true.
We get rowdy.
We
get rowdy. Perform.
Oh, we're a rowdy bunch, all right. We don't want to get on our rowdy
Not so much
side.
in winter, but like, what percentage of shows do we, at least me, get shirtless?
Well,
Right.
I'd say 70% of the shows
70%.
Sam
That
gets
sounds
shirtless.
That's true.
I don't know about me. I'm usually wearing like a jacket or something,
Yeah.
so I'll take like you know that off. If
I don't think I've ever played shows.
well, man, like since I turned like 21, like if we're practicing and I've had a few beers, you know, like sometimes I'm like I'll take my shirt off now. Like I'll be the drunken guy with my shirt off. We can have a little frat boy practice
Oh.
now. Like, come here, brother. Let's rock. You know, just but what are we even talking about now? See, I lost track again.
Well, I mean,
Ask a question. Start it over.
Ask a question. Tame the beast. Please. Tame the beast. Tame the beast. Which one of us is the beast, by the way? Has anyone listening figured it out? Send in your votes now.
There is a phone number here, but it was kind of a disaster last
Can
time. I had
people
the wrong
text
call.
in their votes as to who they think is?
They can't. They can call. The number is 717-815-2099. If anyone wants to answer which one of the band members they think is the Beast. There it is.
The band.
Twist.
Between Jared,
Which
Calvin,
roll?
or Sam, which one of us isn't human?
I'm gonna spoil
Or
it
which
for
one
you
of
right
you
now.
is
I'm
human?
actually Mothman.
And I'm actually the Jersey Devil.
No, it's only more of us.
No, it's all three of us.
You're not
That's the
supposed to
trick.
know it's all three of us. Can't give it away like that.
Mm.
And Jarek is the
And you did
Flatwoods
it
one.
live
I
too.
blew it. I messed
guys.
up.
You messed up. Yeah, well, Jared's fired from the band.
Okay.
We're
gonna
gonna
hire
start my
someone else
own band. Scat auto-tune.
Yes.
Auto-tune.
The scat man. Oh jeez.
Are we taking things now?
Too excited.
Should I just like describe
Scat
everything
auto-tune.
like describe everything that's like going on visually in the room? 'Cause, like, it's not like people.
There's a lot
see
of
it.
visual gags.
There's a
going
lot
on.
of visual gags going on.
We're all dressed
I'm
as our
hand
respective
standing right now.
like monsters underneath. It's like a human.
Speaking of
I've
visual
done at
gags,
least,
though,
30
like,
projects since we started this interview.
like, this is Mac
Whoa, oh, is
Sabbath.
this-
Oh, is this the band?
This
Yeah.
is Mac Sabbath.
Yeah, we can.
That place is packed.
Wait, can you? I don't know which
Oh,
song.
they're like scary though.
Yeah, man, Mac Sabbath is insane. I put some links on your wall for that.
Oh,
one.
awesome. What's the name of the guy? Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne.
That's his birth name.
What's a Osbourne? I'm trying to like find something that rhymes with Ozzy.
The number again for those who ask is 717-815-2099.
Please cast your votes.
Except I don't know how to make it be on speaker. I
Well,
apologize.
whoever votes right, what can we give them? We don't have anything.
They
I
can.
have a shirt.
We
Oh,
have
yeah.
a log
Wait, do
box
we have a
shirt.
log hog shirt still?
No.
No, we need to make more. We were giving away
We like to refer to our fans as log hogs.
Like analog, like apostrophe log hogs.
Like deadheads. Just
Yeah, well,
Log hogs.
Yeah, that's right.
We
It's
had,
catchy.
what are those like thin, horrible tank tops, like the white ones?
Wife
Wife
beaters?
beaters.
I don't like to say it.
Say that on the radio.
I mean, I think so. They're
I
just.
feel like that's a horrible
You're
term.
referring to the
It
kind
is,
of
but I don't
shirt-
know what else they're
Well, if you're
called.
referring to the kind of shirt,
The trashiest looking shirt
The trashiest
that
looking
$2
shirt.
can buy.
$2 can buy.
We-
But we were
Oh, wait, the
printing,
phone
we
is
screen
ringing.
printed
Oh,
onto
the
those.
phone's
I don't know how to make it play on the air though. Hello. Hello. Did I answer?
Is it
Hello?
on call? We printed these shirts.
Hi.
Who is it?
Who is this?
Who is it? We can read back everything they say.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. My, to be honest with you, my dad asked me for the number, so I was expecting it just to be my dad. That's why I answered like that. No, you're fine. This is awesome. This is even cooler.
Is like people listening hear the caller right now?
Who is this?
I don't think
You
they
have your
know.
answer. You know which one is the non-human.
Drum roll.
It's a trick question, she says.
Oh, well then, how is it a trick question though? How so? Are we getting an answer right now? This is crazy.
Mhm.
This
This is wild.
Guys, we really need something to give away a surprise if they get this
They
right.
can download our album for free.
But
How
you,
about
you
that?
can already do that. That's a surprise.
Let me report that back to them. So she
Okay.
said to become the beast, you guys, your limbs come apart, and then they come back together as one mega beast, right?
my god.
I like that answer.
Right? Yeah.
How did they know?
That's awesome.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to one of the band members about that?
I'm a little scared about how right you were. Please don't. If you're standing outside my house at night, watching us practice.
Oh, you want to keep yourself a secret?
Please stop
Okay,
trying to keep
I
my life
understand.
private. But anyway, you just won a prize.
Well, anyway, you
What
just
can we
want a
give
prize,
away?
he said.
Our album's
I'll
free on
send you a
Bandcamp.
secret
You have
song.
real band shirts.
We do.
We do have real band shirts. We don't have the tank top. I'm a log hog.
Okay, well, thank you for your call. Good job figuring it out.
Shirts.
That's awesome, and you will get a prize if you ever let your identity be heard. But
We'll figure that out. You can get our album for free though, but only you. No one else can download it tonight.
It's on Bandcamp.
all right, thank
It
you.
is
Bandcamp.
It is on
Bye.
Bandcamp.
Analog Watts.
Bandcamp.com.
.gov?
No.
Not .gov yet.
Analogwatts.
I look forward to the day that our website is analogwatts.gov.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know if I look forward to that or not.
Do you guys have a website?
No.
Not a full website. We just sort of operate off of
Yeah,
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. We do have a spread of social media.
A spread of
Yeah, you can promote
Oh, wow,
yourselves,
that's so
and we'd have to play another one of your songs
Oh, cool.
too. But do you want to? No, you should play songs first and promote yourselves, and then they can come back and be like,
Wonderful.
All right.
I don't
We can
remember.
say bye now and all that.
Oh, we don't have to
Yes.
say bye yet. It's okay.
Well, I didn't mean
Yeah.
buy as in goodbye. I meant like buy as
Like
in purchase. Purchase our
Oh.
album
Real money.
with your dollars and make us rich.
Oh my god.
Buy us that hot tub we were looking at the other day. I want to get filthy.
I thought you were just gonna leave it at filthy.
Well, that was how we came home from the tour. It was-
Oh yeah, wow.
we took like the videos like we're coming home filthy, and I tried to say filthy rich, but like it just
Came out
cut off-
filthy.
It cut off at
Just cut off
filthy.
filthy.
It stopped
We have a lot of
recording
good stories from the tour.
it. We have some stories.
We have yet
That
to
was one of my
compile.
questions too, but we're not getting to a lot of my questions, but it's okay because because we're having cooler conversations anyway.
Well, I
This
mean,
is
yeah,
not-
we're going
it's
on
less
about
bland.
cryptids. It's
Oh, tell us toy stories. Tell me
Tell
toy
me
stories.
Toy Story. Well, I had a bunch of Ninja Turtles toys when I was second grade, but other than that, man, I don't know. I had talk about all the anime figures I bought in high school.
Oh, I
Let's
thought
just-
you're gonna say
no,
about like
No, we
Lady
can
Cat.
we
We
not
can talk about the tour.
we can talk about the tour. I mean, I guess.
We played like how many times when we were gone? We were gone for like 2 weeks.
Two
and a
weeks.
half. 2 weeks.
2.5
something like
weeks.
Yeah.
So
We-
where'd you play?
We
Like,
played in Pittsburgh at a house show.
It's mostly just house shows
Yeah,
on the
not-
street.
Yeah, it was like one house show, and we busked in. Where did we busk? We busked
In
in
Pittsburgh.
in
The
Pittsburgh,
next day, yeah.
and then we
The
busked
South.
in
A lot of great cats in Pittsburgh, by the way. If you like
Knoxville.
cats.
Knoxville, yeah, we did bust in
Pittsburgh
Knoxville.
is full
Yeah,
of
we
good
busked in
cats.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
They're talking about that, but I'm talking about the good cats I met in Pittsburgh.
Tennessee is where we ran into Metal Mike.
Tennessee is where we met Metal Mike.
all right, let's hear about Metal Mike.
the legend himself.
wow! All right.
Who tells the
Well-
story? You tell
Well,
me.
maybe like. Would this make sense to play the song we were playing?
Yeah,
and
we
then
should play it, then tell the story.
Story about Metal Mike.
That's
Sounds
good.
good. I need one of your iPods though,
Oh, is it on your phone?
or phones, whatever.
It's somewhere on my phone, tucked away.
Because it's not on mine. Although I guess I could pull it up on the Bandcamp.
We
could. Bandcamp.
Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Got it, no way.
oh, you got it.
Almost.
It's this one's called "Reminiscing in the Storm."
I had my ukulele in the van. I could have just brought it.
And we could have just sang it right here, right now.
I used to do that when I first started playing here, and apparently it wasn't like great because you can't like capture the both.
For sure.
What can you do? Well, when this happened, we were playing "Reminiscing in the Storm," and I just have the raw file names on my phone, so it's labeled as six reminisce.
Six reminisce. Okay,
Yeah.
I need to set this down for a
Yeah,
second.
so for a true story, I was outside
Where is?
hugging somebody, and we almost got struck by lightning.
So, is that the story?
We almost died in a tornado last week.
Oh
yeah,
wow!
same
Yeah,
here.
we almost
It almost
died in a
died.
tornado last
We
week.
played at
tornado.
Rustic
The
Cup
Rustic Cup
in
open mic.
East Prospect. They're having another one April 1st. if
Can I come?
anybody- Oh yeah, for
Absolutely.
sure. Please.
Please do.
'Cause
And
it
we
was
already
like
had
a
a show
really
April
good
1st?
crowd. Like they were like
Yes.
super receptive to
We could do
everybody
two
who
in
was
one day.
playing.
Is that the one that Adam invited me to?
No,
okay.
that was a different one.
This was somewhere else, but
Yeah, it's
somewhere
not
far
super
enough away from
far.
home to die in a tornado.
Yeah.
That's so scary. I actually know some people who's like, well, like kind of indirectly, his houses were like straight up. Like, it's awful.
We were driving back from it, and I was like, Jarek, should we hit the road early? And he's like, nah, man, we gotta catch this tornado. So we
I
stuck
thought we were
around,
looking at it. To
and
be
we
fair.
started driving back home, and the storm got really bad.
Oh,
Like,
really
bad.
bad,
Like,
really
a tree
bad.
fell down in front of us.
Oh,
And we
We
had to, like-
drive into a.
Stranger's garage.
Well, no. We had to drive
Well,
into the grass
We
to
had
get around
drove
the
through
truck.
somebody's yard to get around this tree.
The entire time,
Well, you
my
hold up
friend
this-
was saying, "This is just like a nightmare I had. This is like exactly like a nightmare I had, a reoccurring nightmare." And oh wow, yeah, we did end up stopping at because I was like, at first I was like, haha, nothing's gonna happen. This road goes right to York, like we'll be fine. And then stuff started happening, and I was like, all right, we're pulling over, and